Okay, hey everybody. I've got a video coming out probably later today, a pretty long one about Georgia on my mind. But I thought I'd talk real quickly about reverse harmony. Jacob Collier talks about it a lot. And it's been around for a while. I can even point an example, I think, in an old Spinners song from the 70s. But just let me show you what I've been kind of exploring about this. Anyways, people seem to be taking this concept a little bit more seriously lately, so I thought I'd look into it. And it really does have some great possibilities. I just want to show you like a typical jazz example. And, I'm going to use a few concepts here that you may not fully understand because I'm not going to explain them all, but I believe this is to be correct when we're talking about negative harmony. So one thing about it is it seems to move on the opposite direction of the cycle of fifths. So instead of a 3-6-2-5-1, right, in C, it's going to be like this. Right, so you're going to move, instead of moving down a fifth and up a fourth, you're going to go up a fifth, down a fourth. That takes you to C the same way as the other way, it's just moving in the opposite direction, see? Same as this. All right, so those are root movements. Also, in a jazz progression, typically, all those chords can be dominant. I mean, they don't have to be, but you can make them all dominants instead of the minors and the dominants like that. When you take a dominant chord and you do reverse polarity on it, this is what happens. These two switch. These two actually switch around this axis and go from those two to this one becomes that and that becomes that. So it becomes this chord. Okay? So that's your F chord right there because you have to do reverse reverse polarity on the actual chord. So all these chords then you can think of as being, what kind of chord is that? It's a minor 6 chord, right? So we'll start on A flat, we'll do a minor 6 chord because, when you're doing 3-6-2-5-1, they can all be dominant, so these should be all minor 6 chords. So we'll do all minor 6 chords, move in this direction, A flat minor 6 to E flat minor 6, B flat minor 6, F minor 6, and to C, okay? And this actually sounds pretty good, but I can take it another step, as I'll show you in a minute here. So you got this one. I'll do it kind of quick so you can hear it. All right, you see it kind of has a flow to it. All right, now take a look at this. Minor 6 chord, inversion. Rootless voicing of a minor 6 chord. Okay, that's A flat minor 6 rootless voicing. That's my box 2 there. Box 1 would be this. All right, to understand that, you will have to go back into my videos and look it up. So here's the box 2, and now I'm going to use that for all my chords. A flat minor 6, and then what is it? E flat minor 6. All right. All right, so I come up with these typical box voicings that you use all the time when you're doing 3-6-2-5s, right? Because you go this way, like that, okay? But this time we're going to do reverse order. So we're going to start down here with this one for A flat, and this. See, typically they're going to move the opposite direction, but they move this way. And there you have what sounds like a 3-6-2-5-1. Kind of a screwy one, but it sounds right. So check it out. I'll do it again. So let's say we're cruising around in C. We're doing a blues, and then we're going to land on this chord, and then right up there back in C again. All right, now 3-6-2-5-1s don't always have to start on 3. They can be a 1-6-2-5-1. So we could do that here. Instead of going to this chord, we'll go right to that one. That's the next chord in the series, so. Well, that's kind of rough there, but it's got a C in it, so it ought to work. Yeah, it does work great. So. Yeah, see that's a pretty smooth progression there. You can put a blues line over it too. So there you go, some reverse polarity stuff. Try, maybe work it out with your bass player or something like that, and do like a 2-5, a turnaround like this. Because a 3-6-2-5-1 is a turnaround basically. So I think that would work in some situations. I tried it out in a few tunes, and it seems to flow kind of nice. You might even try it like what happens if the bass player does like one, and bass players do stuff like one, like that sometimes, or they might go like that. Maybe some of those chords would not quite work, but they might sound okay, mixed together. I haven't gone there yet. So anyway, check it out.